No time to lose, no time to lose. We have a bad mama jama on the loose. That's right, it's Barroth. Barroth is very dangerous. A lot of people online are afraid of Barroth. You can see he's very imposing from the picture down there in the bottom right. I've chosen to lead this charge because I do not fear the Barroth. Well, online I do, offline I don't. Barroth is unique in the fact that he buries. You'll see when I go and try to paint him. He's usually very large in stature, which means his tail is extremely hard to get off, normally. He has mud coating, hardened mud coating, which makes it, you know, sharp weapons. Like, I shouldn't technically be going after him with a longsword, but god damn it, I love longswords. I will be using other weapons in this hunting expedition that we partake of. For now, we're gonna stick with longswords. Yeah. So you gotta break the mud off of him to even do, like, remote damage to him. And even if you break his mud coating off, he can then still roll around in his mud pits and recoat himself. He shakes mud all over the goddamn place. He can, like, bind you in mud balls. That'll probably happen. Yeah, you can see his crown right there. Bam! First attempt. He's a big boy. Usually. He's also extremely fast, hits like a freight train, and bellows like a freaking locomotive. You see his tail is very long and can do quite a bit of damage. And he uses it quite frequently. He moves very fast. His tail is very long, and he's really hard to get a bead on, especially for newer players, which is why they fear him so much. Because he turns quick, he moves quick, he acts quick. He likes that headbutt too. Oh, I took a tail. We're trying to get this tail off first. That's primary goal, and you can see his mud coating on him. You see that? Barroth, you're a cheater! When I first started playing Monster Hunter, I really hated Barroth. He was my most hated monster, but he's also the first real challenge you come up against. Well, come on, let's face it. Royal Ludroth isn't really challenging. Coral Pico is by far challenging. Barroth poses your first major challenge in this game. There he is shaking his mud off. You might have saw I picked up cleansers out of the box, which basically you can use the item and it will break off the mud coating of you. I haven't broken anything off of him yet, but you'll see he rolls around in the mud to recoat his hardened mud coating. I said coating quite a bit there. And you can see how fast he moves. He moves crazy. I gotta take a chance, get in here and start hacking away. Ah! You're slowed way down, you can't run. When he does this, I should be using a cleanser, but I'm gonna make Cha-Cha do some work. That's right, bitch. You're my slave. Do it. You have to give Barroth pretty wide girth. You have to give him a lot of clearance because he really, really is. Woo! That was close. He really is dependent on turning and doing massive amounts of damage to you whenever he possibly can. Like, I can't understand why the townspeople are so afraid of Coral Pico. Or even Royal Ludroth, really. But Barroth, yeah, I can totally understand that. I can totally get that. If I wouldn't want to go anywhere near this son of a bitch. You can see how high up that tail is. The tip of my longsword doesn't even touch it. I have to catch him at inopportune moments, basically, to even have a remote chance of severing. Oh, yes, and the weapon I'm using has a paralyze effect on it. Now I'm gonna get a lot of good hits on this tail. Maybe. Oh, blew past it. He doesn't stay paralyzed for very long. Some monsters are more immune to certain things than others. Oh, oh, ouch. So far, this is going well, though. Believe it or not, this is going well. The people have never played Monster Hunter and saying, Jesus Christ, how come you're not downing him in 2 minutes flat? Well, oh, freight train. You can see I'm not losing much health, but also I have my Yamamoto, however you want to say it. Hello, Moto. I have my epic gear from Gen Moran, who's available online. It's a full set of plus. It's not just regular Gen Moran gear. I got the mud off of his tail at least. Naked tail, naked tail, naked tail. Oh, oh, he stumbled there. He's getting ready to freight train me there for a second. Barroth is what you would call your first real predator, because he hunts like crazy. You can see I'm getting whacked around by the tail quite a bit there. He's getting in a lot of good shots on me. But again, I'm just trying to get around there and get opportune moments on his tail because he's moving fast. You gotta take every hit you can get with Barroth, basically. And trust me, if I didn't have my plus gear of Gen Moran on, this would seriously be hurting right now. I would have had to pop health potion after health potion after health potion. You can see on my bar down there, I have my first aid meds from the box instantly on cue, just in case. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're going on like 7 minutes now, and I haven't even got his tail off yet. So you can see we're amping up difficulty here just slightly. Ooh, down. Got it. Yeah! Now I won't take tail damage as much. And when you knock a monster's tail off, basically. Oh, the paralyzer! When you knock a monster's tail off, they lose blood, of course. It's not visible, but they tend to get tired easier and weaker. So it's a good idea, and online, actually, that's the first thing you go and do, is basically get that tail off. We don't want the tail. Now, all of the monsters don't necessarily have tails that can come off. Pico doesn't have a tail that can come off, but you can break his beak. If you break his beak, he can't call. But usually, I kill him before he has a chance to, go anything. I'll just hit him wherever. I don't even care about Pico, really. Fuck Pico. That's what I'm saying. He's a kook with a new generation. You can see he's getting tired here. He has to stop and catch his breath. Whoa! You can also break Barroth's crown, given it enough time. Lots of people enjoy using a lance on him. Oh! Say night-night. You can hear the cats going apeshit. I've disturbed their area. Let's carve up this monstrosity. Sounds like some kitties are very angry with me. Two Barroth ridges. Nice. Anyway, guys, yeah, so the hunts are getting larger, more involved. Next time, well, Monster Hunter players will know where I'm gonna go. for everybody else, it's gonna be good. Might even have to change the weapon. Showing you 3 long swords, I think it's about time that we show you something else. Maybe hammer? Maybe, I don't know. Great sword. I have quite a fine collection of weaponry. And armors, but I don't necessarily flaunt them around. I just use what I like. Ooh, I got some Barroth shit. You see that? Little spindly Barroth poo-poo. Awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.